Most of our negative patterns, relationship woes, insecurities, they are not the result of not having enough will, energy, or patience. They are the result of old stuck pain that lives in the system and now organizes your behavior so you no longer have to feel it. That stuck pain and that bundle is held together by fear. What is the opposite resonance of fear? What softens fear? Love and safety. So if you're someone struggling with this and you feel like there's something in me that comes up, I would start by what I typically tell people. I taught a whole course on this last year called Opening the Heart because I wanted to dissect this process. And the model I taught there was an acronym called CARE and SOFTEN. So care is you connect to the place in you that you feel this stuck point. Feel it in your body or just notice the thoughts of like, I don't want to move forward, or I'm scared of them, or I don't like them. Connect to it. A is you appreciate and acknowledge that that thought process and that block has a positive intention. It is trying to serve you even if you don't understand yet.
There's an intelligent design there.
There's an intelligent design. It's so used to you being angry at it that it will just start to soften just by you saying like, I don't know why yet you're here, but I trust and I know that you're doing something to protect me. So you connect to it, you appreciate it. R is you ask it to reveal what is it that you're protecting? And the question I like is, what do you fear would happen if you were to let go of your role? This starts to give some insight of like, okay, it's scared that if you were to be open, if you were to get into a relationship with Brianna and now you're married, like what happens when it gets bad? You can't get out, especially if you have a kid, right? That's the learning of this part. So then you like, the E is to empathize. You could go, oh yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Like, and usually there's logic. You can understand why this part's protecting, and it's usually very young. So the first 4, care, is just to create enough of a connection with the part that the system starts to soften and you start to see that there's more going on rather than you just not being able to do the thing. That, for many people, is the stage you kind of just want to linger at for a while. You just want to develop a relationship with that part and get to know that it actually cares about you. It's trying to serve you and it loves you. And sometimes it won't let you go further than that because they're very sensitive. They're like a hot stove. It's like, don't you dare like pull back real fast. But if there is connection there and you feel inspired to go further, the next is the acronym SOFTEN. So S just stands for soften. This is where you invite the part to actually just not completely let go, but just relax a little bit. Like, I'm going to be here with you. Again, you're relating to this as like a somatic, psycho-emotional somatic script in the system. So for me, it was, right, this tension in my chest. So I would just, you can have a visual on it. Maybe you imagine it like a little kid or like an object, or you just feel it as sensation. And that's what you say, like, okay, what's it like just to soften? Like, what if you didn't need to hold on and protect and be so scared? Like, we're giving you the space to do that. O is you invited to actually open to the pain that it's protecting, open to the burden that it's been holding. That doesn't always happen immediately, but you know when it does start to happen because you go from usually like this density to things starting to vibrate. These calcified walls of protection and belief of don't touch me, don't go near me, they start to thaw. And then the pain that it's been protecting can start to be felt a little bit more. F is to feel in sequence. So this means you are just letting yourself be present to what is being given. Maybe the thing that's coming up is like deep anger toward your mom. And you have a thought of like, I don't hate my mom. Like, I'm supposed to love my mom. Just you let yourself cycle through whatever these layers are because they're frozen in time. These parts and the constellation around them, they are just layers of psycho-emotional, somatic gunk. And with very good intention that has memory after memory after memory that is building behavior.
A lot of evidence.
A lot of evidence. So as you soften that, you're going to go through stuff that's like, That's from 12 years old. Why do I feel anger toward my mom? Why do I have a voice that's saying, I hate you, mom. I hate you, mom. If you try to bypass that by saying, "Oh, I don't hate my mom," you're going to get in the way of the process. These trauma responses want to complete. The way they complete is like you let yourself embody them. You let yourself get into the position that you were in when you felt that fear. You're just trying to hold your posture and be good. You get in the way of the intelligence of the somatic. So you let yourself go into it. You let yourself feel the emotion. The T is to trust that unfolding. That process for many people, like you can spend a lot of meditations just hanging out there, like titrating the amount that you let yourself feel. As that starts to open, you get to the E and the N, the final part of soften. And E is to start to embrace the shift. And so this is where you show the part like, hey, do you see how you softened? Like we went through that process and we're still okay. Like you're safe right now. We're safe. Our system can be held. Like, we can exist without you gripping. This is a crucial part that gets overlooked because the part's not going to disappear. When it's free of its burden, it wants to support you. It loves the shit out of you. It's just doing its best to try to help you. So you show it like, hey, do you see like we're okay and we feel good? Feels good to be here. You can relax. So you like embrace it. And then N is just to nurture the integration. And it's just like, okay, let's come back. Like our feet are on the ground. I'm me. Like all the parts kind of can exist as one. So that's the model in a nutshell.
It's a great model. Yeah, it feels pretty comprehensive.